Over the past 25 years, the monthly performance for September, guys, is a staggering negative 0.4%. We're going to tell you in this video why September typically is among the worst performing months for the overall market. Yeah, it has something to do with the end of summer. We're also going to talk a little bit about portfolio rebalancing and a little more on that historic performance. So let's jump right into things here, guys. It's the end of summer. People kind of have their mind changed and their mindset looking towards the fall, towards Halloween, the holidays, Thanksgiving, obviously in the U.S., and back to school is coming as well.
Look, I mean, I looked this up and I Googled, the September effect. That's what we're going to call it, the September effect. And really, there is no real exact reason why September's been the poorest month. I mean, from my standpoint and what I've been reading and just what I believe is quite simple. The fact that it's exactly what Brendan said. It's just a rebalance. People analyze what's happened over the summertime. A lot of traders, big hedge funds, money managers and whatnot, they trade light in the summer. Then they come back in the fall and really just start to rebalance their portfolios. And what I mean by that is if you've had a big winner, I mean, I just have up the cues here. Arun will talk more on the macro side of things here. But when you come back and you're noticing that over the summertime, the Qs, the NASDAQ has maybe gone from, 300, 330 up to 380. And you say to yourself, hey, okay, now it's time for me to actively manage some of the positions that I have. So we've just had earnings season. There's a lot of traders can come back and say, hey, now I've analyzed what's happened over the summer. We've taken these earnings into consideration, and now it's time to sell off some of the positions that we have in order to buy back other names. So part of that requires selling, down to the downside, pressure on many names. That's why I believe September has been historically the most negative month.
Yeah, and I agree with that sentiment. It's just that people have gone on vacation. A lot of people a lot of funds, a lot of major players go on vacation in August. August is kind of a break month for a lot of people. And then you see a market that continues its move. If it's to the upside, it continues its move, and they come back, and adjustments need to be made to portfolios. You hear the term sell in May, go away. There's a term, I'm sure there's a term for September as well. I can't really think of it at the moment, but I'm sure there's a term for that as well. It's just a matter of coming to the realization that, oh, you know what, we need to make some changes as we come into the final quarter of the year. And on my screen here, you're going to see the chart from last year. This is September 2020, and it's very similar. And I'll skip forward to this year and how that chart looks as well. This is a daily chart. You see this run from July, pretty much from 4th of July until September the 2nd, and then on the 3rd you start to see the sell-off, and pretty much all of September going right into the 24th, 25th, we got a little bounce there, but pretty much the majority of September, for the first 3.5 weeks of September, all we did was just go from this like 3,600 level all the way down to 3,200 and change on the futures. And that's just a realization and an adjustment being made in the market across multiple stocks as profit taking is done. And then you come back to this year's chart, and what do you have? A very similar run in the summertime. So what do you expect for September? Based on last year, I think we know what we expect. Is the market going to respond? We'll see in time.
Negative 0.4% historically, 25-year history there for the S&P 500. If you're wondering about the NASDAQ, it's even worse. Its monthly performance, guys, since 1971 averages negative 0.5%. So it is about that time. We're heading into the month of September, guys. So maybe now we finally get a bit of a pullback in the overall market. Or maybe not. Here's Miss V.
Hey guys, thank you for sharing this great information. Dear viewers, please subscribe to this channel to see more useful videos.